I'm Matt. This is the Drunken Gnome. Welcome to my greenhouse.
Wow.
This is from the curator of the Chattanooga Botanical, or the Chattanooga Aquarium. Above their fresh, it's two sides. It's a great aquarium. If anybody ever has a chance to go and see it, Mark, he's basically a curator, volunteer. I don't even think he's a volunteer. I think he's actually an employee. Either way, he has a great little collection of a lot of cactus and things. He's into Platycerium. This was from a collector down in Florida from another awesome organization for people to get into, the Exotic Fern, Tropical Fern Club Society. Is that, what's the title, correct title?
Tropical Fern and Exotic Plant Society.
Right. That was awesome. They do their auction.
October.
That was worth staying. Like, I think it wasn't right around IAS.
Oh yes, their monthly meeting. Yes, you need to go to their October thing.
That's where, right, exactly. Yeah. Blackstone. That's from that alocasia grows like garbage.
Grows like garbage?
Oh man, it takes so long for it to like want to really size up. Usually they're like easy, give them good sun, you know, like give them good food. They grow no problem. That one doesn't never, like, especially for mycorrhiza, that one has not been, I don't know if it's just the offshoot that I have or not, but.
Look at all your variegated
Silver
swords.
That's another one that's a slow to get going. Like, for people buying that, that's another thing I see a lot of people buying tissue culture, and some plants are really quick out of tissue culture, and some plants are difficult out of tissue culture. This one I can't imagine didn't come from tissue culture, didn't come from me originally. I've put back in, but I bought this at one of the local shows here in Atlanta that probably Aria puts on, or I don't know.
Erica,
it was
somebody.
One of them puts on. It was like 2 years ago, I think already. No, it wasn't this season. It took a long time just to get a bunch going.
They look good though.
Yeah, lay them down in the bins and I cut them to just get multiple plants going.
That's smart though, to lay them down.
A lot of people in Indo and Thailand, before they were going so much from the bottle to the table, there's a lot of cool videos of how the growers over there grow them on tables horizontally or in raised beds, almost like the big mothers. Billies, I see a lot of that now. The Anthuriums, it's almost like a raised bed, and they grow the plant horizontally.
Very interesting to know. Tell me about this jewel orchid. Do you know the species?
I got it from what's Woo's name? Woohoo Tropicals. Brian, thank you. I was blocking it a bit. That's the one in the front. The one in the back, I know there's a tag in it. I just have to, it probably like scoot down the side of the
fell on the side. Mine does that a lot.
Or it like broke, or ask Brian.
I will. I can.
It's an awesome one. I have another one outside from him. Where was it? Wherever Brian did a show, because you know me, I only buy plants in person. Mm-hmm. I bought that. Those three, there's one outside, I just chopped it, and it's orange and black, and I think they're awesome. All of them are outside. This was the first year. The one that got me hooked is the more common lightning Without
Yeah.
looking at the tag, I can't even pronounce, but it's like that lightning green. And I grew it from one little cutting and it grew so well. And I love plants in this greenhouse that if I don't have to like baby you and you just grow, you can live in my greenhouse.
Yeah.
You know, like if you,
Is this a Hoya?
yeah, that's that Sportoides with the little flowers. It's
Does it smell?
I haven't had a fragrance from this one, but it's also the flowers aren't as open.
Gotcha.
This is the first season. Last season, I only had like 1 or 2 flowers off of it. This season, this spring, it woke up with like a vengeance, and I did 2 cuttings off of it, and that triggered like, or actually 3 cuttings, and it like branched out more, and I'm getting a good flower now. I don't know what its season is. It takes me like at least a summer, like winter, summer, winter, summer, like twice the season. Then I'll figure out, are you going to be a fall bloomer or a winter bloomer? Because some plants like South and Central America, they bloom in the wintertime, even here in the warmer climates. Some plants bloom in the winter and some bloom in the summer. Just not so much up north. A lot of this stuff was new to me because I grew up north when I was a kid. So we saw winter for 6 months, 7 months of the year. So a lot of all this is all Anthurium stuff. So I started my Anthurium adventure with Ashley, Hunter, and Kate. Dragged me into the world of Anthurium. I started as like, oh, they all look the same. But with not for nothing, in the past, heck, like 6 years, 7 years that we've been going at it, the Anthurium game has gotten stronger.
Yeah.
The amount of like stuff that's coming out, the guys who scooped up like OG stuff and like they know what they got and they're not like just gonna fling it out for nothing. And because Anthurium is many seeds as you can get, they also take a lot to hold on to like those mother plants and keep them going.
Hold on, I want to get this pink guy.
What is it? Oh yeah, another one like the Crypthanthus. They grow so easily in here, and like I'll grow them under the table. And
wow, I didn't even see those.
See how low the color comparison? Like when you give them more like the sun.
Wow.
More light.
Yes.
But these are mothers, and then I'll take these pups off and then plant them up, and then they'll go back outside for springtime.
How many different kinds of air plants do you have? A lot.
Hundreds. And it changes every week. We grow some, we hybridize some. We're not as big of like a grower as some of the guys down in, or the few that are in the United States, California, Florida. We are work with a lot more growers and like all over the world. The Philippines, Indonesia, Central America, South America. Rebecca does. The United States, California, Florida. Rebecca and I, the story with air plants was, you know how you have Homestead and Chrome Avenue. And there's the Fruit and Spice Park down there. And there's the Tropical Plant Expo and Orchid Festival. And like, it's pretty much the Mecca. South Florida has a couple things that it just drives. Yachts, plants, like there's this offshore boat racing. But the plant scene in Florida, like if you want to go to tropical, anything tropical or food, how much food gets produced in Florida that we never realize when you're driving around. Check this little line out, how beautiful these plants are.
Wow.
That some of these have come out really, really dark and very minimal secondary veining. and I've kind of just been sitting on them. And then
let it grow out. Ooh, what do you got behind you?
a Maj Podge.
Which one's the most expensive?
None of them.
Really? Those look like the fancy ones.
I think the most expensive one, just because if it's true to type, but it'll take till getting it to maturity and possibly flowering, this is designated as Monstera Mint Mexico. So if it's the Mexican form, it would have a different leaf characteristic, and that's more to what Mike had talked about in his talk at IAS, where he was saying different areas and different cultivars. I have a little bit of a hard time nowadays because a lot of things got muddied up. At one time, all these plants were, somebody was walking around in Mexico looking for plants, somebody to grow plants, buy plants, and it made its way into, did it really make its way to South Florida? Is that where they found it? Or was it some guy just BSing some guy that heard from some guy? And honestly, like, that's how I feel anymore. I've gone down this rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And because you know that I'm like, I've been down this, and that's what drives me nuts about a lot of them back here yet. So that's Abe's, that's the NSC dress or whatever.
That's what I've been dying for.
Yep. NSC dress. This was the Ace of Velvet. That's a Scott plant. Those are high plants. This one here is amazing. I don't know what this sticker is for. This one is Widow's Peak, I believe. Yeah, Widow's Peak. That one back before I lose it. How cool is that leaf, right?
I'm obsessed with that.
Mike, I have to reach out to him and be like, hey, okay, I've not killed everything.
Yeah.
And I have your plants, like anything that you need back, because you need it back, whatever.
What are these two back here?
Mad at me because it's been hot all summer. These were High's plants.
I'm obsessed with
both
of them.
They are freaking stupidly ridiculous. So, Fort Sherman Indo, Port Dorito.
Is that one beside it?
And the one beside it is different. Red Vein Dark Phoenix in this one. This one's No ID Port Indo by Red Vein Dark Phoenix.
Ugh, they make me sick. They're so pretty.
They are ridiculous. Some of his plants, like, honestly, his plants are just nice. I mean, when you buy collection, like, I look at Australia on a daily. Like, I'm like waiting to go. They do some stupid stuff with plants over there. The growers and the hybridizers. Talk about, like, that's the thing. Like, Indonesia and Thailand, they're in the perfect strategic place to be able to get access to American growers and Australian growers. It's very difficult for American growers to get access to the Australian growers. And getting anything into Australia for anybody is difficult. But Australia growers for Anthurium lines, like Heinz, all the Heinz lines and things like that. And again, a whole nother world if you go and open up the books and try to get IDs. And then the Hawaiian lines.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother, the novelty. Who's Novelty G? Oh, another back in the day OG seller on eBay when you were like trying to just grind out on eBay back with Enid, the goddess of eBay. Like, she, I don't know if people really understand.
No, she's the OG plantfluencer.
But not even like plantfluencer. She created Amazon of the plant world. Like, without people would laugh at her that she was gonna sell a plant online. Like, what are you doing? I'm selling plants online. Okay, let me know when that doesn't work for you. And I can't speak from it because, again, I'm a guy and I won't speak for it. I'm not from where she grew up in Homestead, you know, her livelihood, her family, her house, like all her friends and things, growers. And I can at least speak from my growing up in industries that I've worked in, and it is tough when you're trying to edge your way into something that's more dominantly or predominantly male. And I've heard a lot more. I wish I knew more because, like I said, now when I go and I visit growers and things, I do see at least equally many female collectors and growers as male collectors and growers. So I think that's more of that 60s, 70s, 80s that we missed. You know, Tim Anderson's age, where a lot of these guys might have been going to South America and doing the boots on the ground, so to speak. And now we're just, you know, reaping a lot of those benefits.
For sure.
This thing is awesome to me. The emerging color on that. Because I come out and I look at that, I'm like, am I not feeding you enough? And I'm like, okay,
No,
it's not. That's your emerging
beautiful.
color. I've gotten good seed from the Queen of Hearts. So,
no way.
And I crossed it with the Black Widow, Michelle.
So you got pure Queen of Hearts or Queen of Hearts self?
Yeah, this is the Queen of Hearts. And I pollinated this inflow here.
I see it.
And I harvested my first 4 berries this morning. So I'm sure like the next 4 will be tomorrow.
That's crazy.
It's not a huge batch. It's not super, but I did it with the...
Oh, wow. She's beautiful. And when is this one again?
That's Black Widow, Michelle. And that's actually as close to the original of when Doc was working with Daryl from Tazula and Mitch, when those 3 were still collaborating together before like everything.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What is that one?
This is from Mitch's collection.
Wow.
So,
what do you got growing on the other inflow?
That was open. I didn't think it was going to pollinate with anything because I wanted to collect pollen and I wanted to make sure it wasn't contaminated, so I wasn't going to put pollen on it. Because so that's another thing, like in the Anthurium world, that's a misconception that I see a lot on the forums, is the explanation of the inflow and like when it's ready, when it's not ready, when it's receptive rather, and when it's not. The inflow isn't receptive all at once.
Right.
It can go in multiple, like the smaller the inflow, this like it'll be like if you have a little itty bitty inflow, most of it will be receptive. But when you get into these larger inflows, this will be one day and then this will be like 2 days later. You know, and it'll be receptive for multiple mornings, but it's always in the morning is the best time. So if you put pollen on something and you go to collect the pollen, if you put something else, you can contaminate. Like if you're really striving to be pure, like I try not to pollinate it. So I collected the pollen, but of course it took something from somewhere. So lo and behold, that's why I believe there's so many no IDs, because like you look at somebody like Barry or Bill, it's like there is so much pollen in that place. It's incredible. I felt overwhelmed. This is like the first year that I have 20, 30 inflows. And I'm like, oh my God, you could be, you're pollinating. I had a whole cart I had 8 different cups all the time rotating with pollen. And it was just constantly, hey, Bobo, you enjoy the poolie? Yeah. Is it chilly? The water's warm or chilly? Chilly. Cold. This was a cool one. This begonia.
That is beautiful. I was looking at that.
So I didn't think it was gonna ever show characteristics as the F1, but this is a cross between the maculata and Lana.
Oh wow.
So Lana's got the jagged edge, it looks like a maculata, and then of course the maculata everybody knows has got really pronounced dots. But look how like now the later in the growth is like gotten more oblong dots than I don't know what it's gonna turn into.
And it's got like, looks like it was dipped in paint.
Right? That's so cool. I was surprised that actually took, but again, just putting them next to each other constantly. whenever something's in bloom and one's receptive and another is pollinate, like giving pollen, I try to put them right next to each other. Like I'll move them outside or move them inside, so you always have like
something going on
right there. You know, like every morning you're right there to.
That looks like grass. That's so cool.
I have a ball that's probably.
You want to show me?
What? Oh, one fell. Thank you. Let's see. Spooky.
I think it's the grass.
No.
Or the one in the back.
Here, give this to Mommy. I bet you she pulled this before, and it can go in her tray for the sale. Isn't that thing awesome? Look at how the roots go all the way around, and it like grabs the table.
Wow. That's crazy.
I have to figure out a way to get them out of here.
And
it goes all the way. Look at the other side, how it crosses. Oh, yeah, the under the table, the roots.
That's insane.
That's the ficus tree, and it's like it was a bonsai, and I actually had to top it because it was leaning up against the plastic. It was starting to push little divots.
Oh yeah, I see that.
So I cut it back every year, and this spring it broke the pot. A friend of mine gave me that tree when we moved up here as like a going away present from Florida.
Aww.
He said nothing will kill that.
Boy, was he right.
Yep.
Oh wow, I like how you have your. Is that a Rio?
Yeah. Rio, really good color.
Yeah.
I see now that like people are putting the tag name Rio Mutant or Mutant Rio, which is like where you get the white all the way to the edge. And there's like almost no dark green in it. But in my opinion, it's just a really high color Rio. And during the summer, you get better color.
Really?
A lot of plants like Paraiso Verde, Cebu Blue Variegated, different Rio, different pothos, epipremnums and things will give different coloration during your summer and winter. So for me, I grow all seasonal.
All year round.
Right, and I don't manipulate the lights. So here in Georgia, you have where you get 14, 15-hour days. What is the max? I actually just did this the other day because I was trying to explain this exact process. So I actually saw this on Anthurium Maddox the other day. I've answered this on Palm Street a few times. And now with the wonderful creation of AI, of course, I'm going to lose power. You can ask to do a representation data spreadsheet. Basically, this shows the months. I picked San Jose, Costa Rica, and I picked Brasilia, Brazil. And I asked for basically the month, the average daylight hours. And what I try to explain to people is most equatorial plants that we're dealing with, they only get maximum 12 and a half hours of light a day. They're not on 14, 18 long hours. It's more of like the shortest day is 11 and a half and the longest day is 12 and a half. So when it comes to lighting hours, it only takes a little bit of a swing in the hours of light to induce flowering. And also with alocasia, like here, when I grow them seasonally, I actually notice how they'll be less full growing outside than they are even in like a place like Florida where the temperature is warmer and the light hours are more even. And then the other one is humidity. Of course, your temperatures, highs and lows, and I can plug this in and give you like better when it's lit. Better screenshot. But high and low temperatures, your humidity through the year. Good indication. Another thing about equatorial areas is they have wet and dry seasons. You know, so where here in Georgia, it's like we have the same thing. I went the closest area to me, which is Dalton, Georgia, what keeps that has been keeping like has a weather center.
Uh-huh.
And they have good records. So that's where I put this. The same thing. And then daylight hours here, like my days get a lot shorter. I get all the way down to a 10-hour day. And then we get all the way up to a 14.5-hour day. So a lot bigger swing on light hours for growing outside here in Georgia, which has been interesting because I get a really cool, like I get good flowering during the season. Sorry. Good. Get a lot of flowers that happen throughout the season. And the humidity is pretty constant for like even Costa Rica, and like just things to consider to like grow your plants, like the area they come from. So many like growers, even Justin, I watched your video the other where you did that little interview. I think he even said, grow your plants like where they come from. Did you see the Tycon back there?
Yeah. I was like, holy
That's
shit.
like the one plant that came from Florida when we moved in a tote. Next door neighbor, he said to me, it's not worth growing if you can't eat it. And I said, so why do you grow Monstera? And he said, because it's a fruit. And that like got me hooked into aeroids in general. Because at the time we were just growing orchids and ornamental stuff in the backyard. And in Florida, everything in South Florida, your yards are like right up against each other. So you better have a good relationship with your neighbor. He was really cool though. I loved his stories. He was from French Guiana. So he had a real knack for like working with the tropical plants, the tropical palms.
I didn't go all the way back on the other side. I just saw some stuff we need to go look at.
Have you ever seen a Narragansett?
Yes.
This is one that's sport variegated. It's got the white there, and you can see it. It skips a couple, but check that out. It's got white in there.
Wow.
And when it's like comes out with a lot of nice variegation, like a little bit more light, it's actually pretty nice. You can see it on this. As this inflates, this will be like a white patch, and the white patch and the little white speckling through it.
That's beautiful.
The fuzziness. I have a serpens outside that I'm in love with. Like it's probably my favorite plant. Like it's the one that if I have to like only take one plant to the grave, like everything's got to go. All right, that's the plant.
That's
the
plant
serpens.
you take.
Yeah, it's from Enid, so it's like true serpens. It's one of the old plants also. It's fuzzy. This one's fun actually. There's a bunch of random little guys that like when they start looking ugly to like sell, you just stick them all on there. And they grow into these great chandeliers like you got to see before, the ones in the back. Did you get to see the grassy one? The big ball of it?
Yes.
That thing is so cool. I love that one. It's like reminds me of Cousin It.
Yes. Oh, this is very much brighter.
Yeah, I know I know the light levels.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's one thing that working with plants has been nice is like I really do enjoy being able to do that and the quality of life that it provides and all. Isn't this it self-headed itself without me breaking or, you know, like it just went rogue.
Wow.
So there's like babies coming off of everywhere. It's like there's probably like 10 plants on there.
God, that's
She's a little bright out here for her, but it's okay. I need to like chop her down.
Is this the
Jungle fever?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like jungle block.
Yep.
So
Yep, jungle fever.
yeah.
It had nice big leaves and then it went rogue. See how it was so big? And then
Mhm.
you can see all the new growth. Like, it's beautiful. It does need to be a little bit less light for sure.
Oh, I love this guy too. You don't see
Syngoniums.
these in the, what is this one called?
Green splash or green fleck.
You don't see that one in I thought it was green. Maybe it is.
What is it? Green what?
I was thinking it was something galaxy, green galaxy or something.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
probably
I
thinking
know
of a different one.
There is the Panda Galaxy.
That's what I'm thinking of.
I think I have some laying around.
I love the.
Underneath the tables, a lot of that stuff grows. So that's
I don't even know what it
is. See, there's something dependent. See how it's like variegated?
Mm-hmm.
Then I got it from Bill, and see how the variegation comes out. That was the one that was in the trailer and we trampled to death the first year. Remember?
I remember
We were like,
that.
oh, poor guy. He was like right by the door. It like grew back from that one little like nub.
Wow.
Last year it was very white, and then this year not so much. And I don't know if it was because I had it outside. Last year I had it in the greenhouse and it got hotter. Capriso Verde inside the greenhouse gets good variegation. Outside, not so much.
Interesting.
So a lot, and everybody, a lot of some shows that it's a light heat thing. I think longer light hours, longer photo hours, and warmer temperatures definitely help the variegation on.
I was told this one is dependent on being a climber, but yours clearly stopped and then started again.
Well, again, it's like this is nothing. This is like a drop in a bucket.
Yeah.
I have Cebu inside, and I love when it fenestrates. I think Cebu is one of the most beautiful plants as a fenestrated large leaf, like compared to just your marble epi, so to speak, which, you know, certain cultivars of that can be nice as well. But the Cebu, when I saw the pot of it at Bill's there, and it was so much white, you know, in it. But knowing that a plant will go green and then it'll come back, it hasn't reverted. It's a different just type of variegation.
Mm-hmm. Here's your.
Yeah, that was the top cut. The mama's over there. It's one of the cuts over the years. Here's a cutting of what originally came from you.
I thought I saw the reverted one in there.
I chopped it down because I'll still get variegation from the bottom leaves. Like if you just cut it like a machine, you could just take you'll see how much of it I have. I have
an insane amount.
And I gave Hunter a whole variegated plant that was 2 foot high in a 1 gallon pot. And that all came from.
I thought I had
this is yours too. And I chopped this a million times.
I remember that.
Let me make it at least pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's your narrow dragon.
I love those things.
They're so cute.
They're so
I love
underrated.
the miniature aeroids. I'm convinced that like if you breed hard enough, you could probably keep like an Anthurium, get it into the 4x4, 6x6 cube, like for a terrarium, like for dart frogs. There's like Enid just showed it, and I have it from Abe, the compact form of Veitchii, which like shows me that there's a gene there that has the compact. Even Doc has talked about it, like sizing down and growing compact, you know, how the plant presents versus, the color is great, but who wants a magnificum 7-foot giant in the corner of their house if you could just have a miniature size of that? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
This is my favorite tree. I fell in love with this at the Fairchild.
Oh my God.
The Patagonia.
Yes.
Wenlindii. Oh, that thing is so cool. It looks like something out of another world.
Yeah, look at the red back. The dark green front.
That we got together when you and I visited Ellis, the Longolobum.
Yes. Yours is so thin. Holy crap.
It's gotten some maturity to it. It's almost perfect. I had to move it out, but it's like almost every single leaf was. I'm gonna break it now, but
here, I'll come Help.
Pretty fine. Yeah.
There we go.
Pretty.
There we go.
She needs a top cut.
She's gorgeous.
Or a big tree to climb up. Big 200-foot tree.
Yes. Could you imagine? Oh.
They are. We got to go. You and I we got to get our little group together and do a South American trip.
Yes. is this the Moody or the Queen? Is it Queen?
Red of Queen of Hearts and Red Beauty. And
That's
then there's the Moody. How do you say it?
I just call it Moody.
Moody. It's Moodeanum.
Yes.
So Moodeanum is with stripes, like in the inflow. I've been trying to pollinate this, so you'll get a better picture from the other side. I don't want to twist it too much.
You're good.
But I've been looking at that plant and I'm trying to get a solid idea, and honestly that's like every year for IAS I make a checklist of like bill questions, email questions, and because you only have a limited amount of time, I feel like
with any of them.
Yeah, it's always so busy, so I just try to like get them. So that's one that I have a couple pictures even from IAS, their website, and it shows pictures, but like you can see here, it doesn't have any striping on the back. Is it only for the inside of the inflow? Is that Moodeanum or is that Red Beauty? And I know they're both so closely bred from each other or toward each other, and Queen of Hearts comes from it. So like where was the original collection? Who brought it to the market first? I don't know. I haven't gotten onto that one yet.
How tall are you?
6'1". Yeah, it's big.
Yeah, it's like not sitting on much, if anything.
It's a pot. It's two plants. Like I have it all. It's got to get, before it comes in, it'll be 2 plants. It'll be 3 plants before it comes in for the winter.
That's crazy.
I haven't been successful at pollinating it yet. It's inflow. I've had several inflows this summer, but I can see I got more coming, so I'll have more chances. But the last one I had no pollen. This one, I'm not gonna be able to see it in the dark.
Pap.
Yep, Pap. And then this one is Thing 1, which is Bessier Mag hybrid. Thing 1.
Bessier.
I have a Thing 1, Thing 2. They're both Bessier hybrids from Scott.
God, it's so pretty.
I love how long it takes for this to turn green. It takes forever. And it's gorgeous.
Slide way back here. Wow. There's so much in here.
It's incredible.
And we're not even halfway.
No.
Halfway there.
We're just making around the corner. These are all Delta Sisters.
Nice.
And I have 2 more trays of that, and I only mentioned that to you because I know when we were Hunter had said you had grabbed like 1 or 2 out of that tray, and then I wound up getting the tray.
Oh wow!
And I know you said that maybe yours made it or didn't, and we didn't know.
I've got mine.
Okay.
It is
There's
still
a good,
like super small though.
This one's got. I had caterpillar. Like that's the one thing bad is like I don't like laying down pesticides just like crazy.
Yeah.
I have young kids here and animal friendly, and I try not to like be a complete idiot on the environment. So I don't lay a lot of pesticides. So I just actively, treat.
I'm inside and I have issues with slugs. Is that a Ilsamanii in front of you?
Yep. Yeah.
They are. You can never find those.
It's funny, I think they all came out of Hawaii until
Yeah.
recently, and then Kunzu had some in Japan, and then his came from Hawaii as well. And I don't know the breeder, but I have it screenshot somewhere. And originally he still sells them to this day on eBay once in a while. And I think I came across him like, that picture looks so familiar. And it was on like a Plant Purge USA group. And I think they're still selling from that original stock. They're a fun plant. I was intimidated by that one at first.
Is it slow or a decent
It
grower?
can be a complainer when chopping. Like it can just want to like eat
I've heard
itself
that.
after you cut it.
What you got over here?
That's an Aria Borgiana. It's gone AWOL.
Yeah. Look how big your begonias are.
So that's actually Genevierium, I believe is the. I'll have to double check, I think. That one actually gets a 24-inch leaf, like this big around.
No
I've grown
way.
it to this big around.
Wow.
When you take care of it and feed it, that is a beast. Like I don't feed it and it looks like that. I skip it. That only gets water only.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's a beast. It's amazing. You'll trim it. I'll trim it back and leave only like 4 leaves and through the winter, and just to like get it like put it in the greenhouse, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. And it looks like octopus tentacles. You know, the rhizome. It's not really. I guess it's not a rhizome, but.
Oh wow! Here's your mom.
Yeah, this is the Mamae serpens.
I want to touch it.
Yeah,
I love touching it.
It's like waxy too. Like you can feel the wax. It's a really waxy feeling.
I could pet that all day long.
I know, that's my tactile. And look at the
yeah.
Not a spade, it's a
Cataphyll.
Cataphyll, thank you. So Anthurium minded now. Yeah, it's just so cool. But that's why I love the Vercosums. There's like Vercosum over on that one. Another like you can walk all the way through there. You know how to navigate through. It's like Ellis's. Just make your way through. Make your way through.
Oh.
She's hanging in there.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite. You had this the talk with Monet about, and all of us collectors, I think it's funny when you really talk to a collector that's been collecting the plants, whether you like it or not, you wind up getting a plant that becomes even like, okay, dark form forgetii. Me personally, I think this is a great plant, but I've seen better like that just present themselves better, or if you like a little less billate, you know, this one has a bit more, you know, billate texture. But like, this is from a friend, and it's, again, like you grow it for so long and that friend doesn't keep anthuriums, and you're like, hey, look at this plant, I still have it, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it becomes a sentimental plant, like, you know, more meaning keeping a plant.
Oh, I need to video this because somebody was like, why don't Americans have this plant? And I'm like, we do, just nobody ever shows them.
Only a handful of them. You know, that's another thing. It's like, you know, it's the industry, the plant world, everybody kind of, there's gonna go through different plants, and you know, you watched it since COVID and now, and kind of people find their lanes and they're picking their plants more, and the ferns and the Tillandsia and the Platycerium are an interesting one that I see now, like people are getting into, or, you know, but when you look over in like Japan and Thailand and things like that, it's very, very clean. You know, it's not cluttered. It's very
artistic and like
aesthetically pleasing, you know.
And then you're like, this with everybody here is like, how many plants can I fit on the shelf?
Yeah, and honestly, like I don't have any plants in my house except for like the seedlings right now, because I have so many that just are rotating through during busy season. I don't want to go run over to the other nursery to drop them off, so I have to have a halfway house for them. But yeah, I like just displaying certain plants also. I know not everybody can do it, where you have a greenhouse outside and you can bring something in to display. display it, you know,
Yeah.
when it's optimal. But I hate how the white this will like for the ugly behind everything.
What do you got right here?
This is a Bernardo Pazzi. No, yeah, Bernardo Pazzi. Yep.
I was like, this is interesting.
An
I feel like it looks familiar.
unruly Bernardo Pazzi with very small leaves because it like double backed on. You see, like I cut the top, and then it grew the offshoot from that. Like I cut there, and then it like filled, you know, bent it, broke itself, and now it's coming back up. It actually sat up here, and I came out, and it was on the floor. That's where that soil came, so it sat there. That's okay. It's a self-propagating. I have self-propagating plants.
Makes things a lot easier when they learn how to do that for themselves.
Yeah, right. This one is actually a continuum.
That's huge.
This is one of my favorite plants. I love this thing. Anything I want to get bigger, I put on. I didn't use this pollen. This is Mag Verde. Big Trouble. That was from that batch from Scott, I think, from Ellis when we were pulling the
That's
trays.
insane. You've got it that big. So
remember,
yeah,
that trip.
What do you got back here? There's like a really dark guy. Oh, I know what that is.
Okay, so I have
pull it out.
I have a few of them. This I cut them up though, so I have the other room. That's the Dark Ace of Spades.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, this thing, I don't know, like true, this is like OG clone. I know, like I chopped it. I have a couple pieces off of it. And you can't, I don't know how you get as, like, that's pretty black.
Yeah.
It's pretty dang black.
Like hold it up to your shirt.
Oh, black shirt test, right? That's pretty black. There's
That's
a couple.
insane.
There's a couple on there that are awesome. I still love the black plants. The variegated Anthurium aren't doing it for me. I'm sorry. There's a few.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There are a few, but they're far and few between.
That I'm
at the moment.
Same way, unless it's a bird's nest. Bird's nests are so different.
Yeah, I have one inside, and like I'm good with one. Like because I got that one from Nacho, and it's his. I need it. That's another one on my list. Is what he called tropical fusion or something.
No, I'll remember the name here in a little bit.
That is wild because it comes out white. When the leaf emerges, it's white and aria and green, and then it burns into high pink. Like
wow.
That one's a really pretty one as well. This one got. I'm a little upset that I let myself. You probably don't want to add this. Hunter's gonna kill me. This is Hunter's well, I guess this is the Fort Sherman Ralph Lynham. This is Jay Vanini's Select Plant Nurse Hunter clone. So that's the one that he has the sign. You'll get to see that. You've seen it, right? His little sign from Jay.
Mm-hmm.
So
dude, I grow
I had
inside
caterpillar.
and get slugs.
I brought this outside and it did great. It threw the best leaf I ever like. So Hunter needed some electrical done for one of his grow tents, and I was like, all right, well, you have a plant that I really want, so we can do plant math. Is real easy. We can do this. But I brought it up, and I was carrying it around for a little while. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna set it down. And then he started moving around. I'm like, oh no, it's gonna get banged up. Just put it back. So the leaf that I had gotten originally got banged up, and I was like, oh, it's all right, just one little speck. The minute I put it out here, I come out the next morning, and of course, that's the one the caterpillar like shredded through. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you'll have to just, sometimes I feel like it's good for them. It's almost like a sacrificial leaf. I've seen plants just like come back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
So that's looking interesting. Who is that? Who are you though? This is from Abe, so that's pretty. Oh, this one was awesome when we were down there. The red crystal, the Michelle Indoport. And there's some bigger ones in there.
Oh wow, it's like got like blue hues. I might need to get some pollen from that.
It's so funny, like once you start seeing all, like getting to be with the colors and having like really good colors of it. I think I have like a couple of those plants. I think I have a bigger one too. There's some really nice stuff. Yeah.
Seriously.
No, for real. Like Harry carried on a lot of Ree's line now, right?
He's got the whole.
Is it the whole line?
Mm-hmm.
So people that have Ree and knew her are what have like genetics, and if it got muddied in between, it got muddied in between. And even that, like from Ree herself, some things are unknown. And that's just how they will live. Until we get into genetic testing, unless somebody rich really wants to start donating and being part for the Fairchild, like if it goes that way, they can do it. They could tell you everybody's plant and what is exactly in it. It just would have to make sense to do that. It's very expensive and very time consuming to do the genetic testing. These are all, this one, these were really cool. These regales. This is Repat by Regale.
That's beautiful.
This one with that vein.
Is this also?
That is, yep, the Indoport. See, that's what you liked over there. I said I have another one.
A bigger one.
Oh, I have, and I'm pretty sure that one over there is also. It's a pretty plant.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of that iridescent shine.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting because when we'll go over there when you see it, I just did an import of Indo plants. My first Indo import, because I'm like, well, there's a couple genetics that I really like. The red vein stuff from Indo,
Same.
on point. Like Indo knows what they're doing. Like I know, it's funny. Hunter's gonna be like, I'm gonna kill you. Some people are anti-Indo and some people are not. And not anti-Indo, but just they feel like maybe the genes got muddied. But some of those people, those guys came over and like shopped right here with everybody. They're directly from Scott and Ree or Bill. It's a pretty one. We'll make it through and then we'll go to the other. So this is like I did a lot with allocation when everybody was into those, like the first swing. Now the alocasia is interesting because I feel like it got a second breath. It had everybody wanted to collect every form when they didn't have the variegated, and now you have the variegated, so everybody's collecting them again for the second round. This one's the
variegated Xanadu.
Yeah, the Zanzadoos. When you break them, they smell like celery. That smell.
I feel like they smell like pine a little bit, like a pine saw.
Like pine saw cleaner, yeah. They have a very unique. This is that Osmani. You can see I have to do air layering here. See the offsets. This is a offset here, offset there, another. I just started chopping on it this year. I had to let it settle into my conditions.
Oh man.
So this was heartbreaking. These were the nicest variegated leaves it's given me, because like in the wintertime, another one that like likes to go more dark, and then the summertime hits, really great variegation. And if I put it in the tent, like in the grow room under LEDs, really great variegation. But out in the sun, but I got slugged.
Are you gonna pull this off and then like bring it inside?
I'm gonna air layer it. And I think I'll just like cut that, offer it up. I'm gonna do a leafy sale coming up here and offer it up to some people to grab some nodes and whatnot. And this guy, I was planning on chopping it, and then it got pregnant. So
inflows.
But I think I'm gonna just hack this one. Like, it needs to get out of this pot, as you can see. And it was on the chopping block this spring. And then this inflow pollinated itself. And the thing with the luxurians is, for me, they take a long time to like actually develop. So if you have something that takes to it, in this case, it's that dark forgetii. It's like, I kind of want to wait. And I've tried that case. Check. We'll go back, and then when we're done, I'll show you something that was interesting. This is the Thaumatophyllum also.
That's beautiful.
I got to get some of these down to Florida. I'd like to get one into. This is one that I'd love to ask. I think Hunter has. I have to ask him, but I don't know if it's. I don't think it's a Morphophallus. I think it's one of those similar twos. What is it? Nick from Rusty's. Is it Nick?
Yep.
Rusty. You probably know.
Yeah, he would. I can text it to him after.
I took a picture meaning to this. Actually, this leaf looks fantastic.
Yes.
It's like it looks like crap everywhere else, but this leaf, it's perfect.
Yeah.
We'll come out this way. And then walk back.
Go to the next place.
And this is just like the overflow of sun. The sun comes.
Okay, you need to stand in there. We're getting a thumbnail.
Well, we'll do it
somewhere.
on the front. We're going in the front. We'll go in the front by the forgetii. But here, check this out. So I was saying the forgetii. Look at this. I did that. Here's that galaxy panda, by the way. I knew I had one. And look, it's poking out right there. That's that panda. Panda galaxy panda.
Mm-hmm. What do you got here?
You see that? Isn't that weird how that developed out? Like, I don't think it's gonna stay, but why? That's dark forgetii luxurians.
That is?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
And it's like the only morph I have. I only had a few seeds that lived and made it to maturity. So I don't know if it was like, that's another one. It hasn't grown much, you know.
That's insane.
It's super slow, but that one, for whatever reason, has a glove hand and a trident, like a trident now. Weird.
Don't sell that for anything.
No, I mean, some of these seeds, like that's the other thing. Some of the berries, especially like Clarinervium, they'll take forever to germinate, and they'll sit. And I have seeds, I'll show you inside, that they have to be probably 4 months that from when you pop the berry, remove the endo whatever goop off of them and all. I listened to, and you know what, Justin said it, and I'm like, endocarp and endocarp. He called it in his video there, and I wanted to ask, because you have that the shell of the seed, and then you have a little tiny bubble around the seed. But anyway, once you get the seed germinated and it starts going green and fuzzy, those sat and just swelled for 4 months before they actually sprouted out. I guess a root and a leaf. You've seen my shade house, you've seen the greenhouse, and now it's time to go. Thanks for coming.